Okay. Here we are. I think I don't have water. Before I go, let me go ahead and try to get the video capture device at our size that we had it before. I know we changed it because, hey, I know we changed this because we thought it might help with the lag. However, I realized that we actually, oh yeah, that's a good point. My light isn't on, right? So I realized that we should change the size of these, the windows, because my brain just stopped working. Rather, we changed the size of this window, and I didn't realize we had my little camera window. And that was, we thought it would help with lag, but it didn't actually help with lag. And, in fact, I didn't realize that the camera little window was getting smaller and smaller. But that's okay. Hopefully this works. We'll just check and make sure that, once we pop into the game again, we can still see the little date on the screen and everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a second to get water, because I'll need that. But I will be right back, so enjoy the empty view, the view of my empty room for like a sec. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah. And I forgot to take out my headphones. I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have water, we can go on and get started. Okay, yeah, I was like, am I recording? I am recording. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let me open up the Twitch chat on my phone, so that this way, oh yeah, and let me close my mail so this way we don't get any notifications. Just annoying that they pop up. So let's see. Okay. Just order my volume here so I can just pay attention to the peoples here. Okay. How's everybody? How are we doing? Oh yeah, let me also, in Soundflower, I've got to raise up the volume because no one's going to be able to hear anything if I keep it at 20 or 21. Yeah. Yay, at least so far. I'm hoping... So, we didn't really do anything to troubleshoot what was going on last time. I think that it was possibly just the internet, because it seemed to be being kind of weird later that day as well. And hopefully it's behaving today. And will allow us to run at full speed, because apparently no way to really lower the capture quality of the display. Quite annoying. I wish I could just do like individual window capture like you can do on a PC, but for some reason Mac is really restrictive with these streaming programs and like everything. Like even when I click on the Hatoful boyfriend, when I click on the game, it shows like, you can probably see that it looks like it's like X'd out. And it's because Mac at one point I can't remember what they did, but they upped something, and it made it so that most games won't even play on Mac anymore on Steam. Even though you can buy them anyway on Steam, but you probably can't play them. It's really annoying. And I don't know who decided that or why. I imagine that I don't know if it's like Steam doesn't like Mac. Right. I imagine, I don't know if it's like Steam doesn't like Mac, or if it's that Mac and Apple think they're doing something good, but it like just isn't. I know that a lot of people say that Macs and Apple computers and stuff, they're just not made for gaming, which is like, it seems weird, not that like these people are wrong, but like, why wouldn't they make them applicable for game? They make them not ideal, but they make them specialized in like that they can work with everything else. Literally, when I was buying this laptop, one of the things that they mentioned was video editing with it. So if you're optimizing things for those sorts of, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I feel like it's strange to like not think about this sort of market. It's strange to think about like that they didn't consider this sort of market and everything. Right. It's very weird. Anyway, let's see. I see our little bar at the bottom for our desktop audio is spiking into the yellow at times. I'm not sure if I should lower that or if we're good. Like, it might say that, but as long as we're not having any, like, points where it's, like, actually... If I didn't have the chat on screen for that, it'd be really, really confusing. Why? Why? Okay. That was an interesting way of testing that. I'm not sure if I should text testing 1 2 Hoko-san. Hold on. Let me just... I really should, my train of thought is completely gone. Oh well. It must not have been important. It's just gone. Okay. Well. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and pull up our game. So, just for a quick recap, the games, or the arcs that we've been through have been, Sakuya, Sakuya. I always change how I say his name, which is fine, because he's not a consistent character. He is also evolving, that's my excuse, and that's what I'm gonna stick with. But he, decided, or he really wanted to be a musician. You know, hold up, actually. Hold up. There might have been an area in there that I could, well, I can't exit out of it now, but there might have been an area in there where I can change the quality of the game's picture. But what I was going to say, so we helped Oko-san. We did help Oko-san. That was not the first person we helped. We helped Sakuya achieve his dreams and going into music, which showed us that even though he seems like he really just wants to obey his dad and is kind of a stuck-up racist jerk, in actuality, he has his own plans and his own dreams, and even if he doesn't realize it, he's searching for more individuality that he already has. We also helped Nageki, who we found out was a ghost, and we helped him to cross over. We helped Nanaki, our teacher, who seems to actually be mourning someone that he really cares about, and helped him to start moving on. His heart had kind of been filled with, like, a mixture of sadness and resentment, and we've sort of helped him onto this positive path in that, and getting better. And then we also helped Oko-san achieve true pudding, and, I guess create this sort of pudding religion, or rediscover this pudding religion, and Oko-san is, like, God now, or something, or, like... Yeah, it was weird. He ascended to pudding, and... Yeah, that's what happened last time. This game changes, like, drastically with every arc. Let me see if I can actually change the quality of the picture, because maybe that will help us in terms of the lag. I don't know if we're experiencing any of that yet, but if I can do anything to make it less likely, I'd like to try. So let's see. Hold on. Okay, so we have here graphics quality. Yeah. This doesn't help me. It really doesn't help me in terms of... Like, what does this mean? What should I even try? You would think that they would just, like... Does it even change? Hold on, let me see. No, it doesn't even change that. So what... Why? I guess I'll try good. That's so weird. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. Fine. Oh, it definitely looks a little different. Oh, that's crazy. Just the colors look a little different. Well, that's cool. Alright. Good. Yeah. Cool. New game. Okay, so we're gonna go with Miss Adora Snow, as we have before. Yes, Adora Snow is okay. Yes. Yes. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module allowing you even... I can't speak. I call this, like, verbally falling down the stairs, where, like, you start messing up with what you're saying, and it just gets worse and worse, and, like, you just never kind of, like, catch your verbal footing again. You know that, like, famous gif that people use, or, like, that famous, like, clip that people use when they see someone hot or something, where it's, like, this guy who's trying to walk down the stairs, and he just starts, like, stumbling and hitting into the wall and stuff? It's like that, but with your voice. And, like, for no reason. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful mid. Why mid? Okay. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Yes. Display human portrait, yes. Yes, we shall. Configuration saved. No, we're not doing this yet. Nope. No. No. A normal life.
St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually just lower my camera a little bit, my camera view, because I can see that it's blocking the date. So, like, maybe there. Let me know how it is, because my capture over here, on my Twitch app is not up to speed. So just let me know what it looks like. Oh, I have to go back, obviously. Like, it just clued into me that, like, hello. Let me know. Okay, it's good. Alright.
The school is Japan's... No, the world's The school is Japan's... No, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Adora. Overslept? This rock dove is named Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. Can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know? I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today's the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Hatoful boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. First term. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things.
Sir, wake up! It's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math teacher. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently, he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms.
I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Why does that remind you? Please, introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself.
But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissectors.
Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane LaBelle Sakuya.
It seems this fantail is It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make anybody proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already! Today is slipping by so quickly. Well, that reminds me. I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America,
Which is kind of hardly here nor there, because we're in Japan. What does that have to do with anything?
Did you want something from me? He looked away.
Not really.
I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure?
Yes. I don't want anything from you. It's the things that you're carrying that I'm interested in.
He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Snow Adora, a sophomore. What about you? You're...
Nageki. Fujishiro. Nageki. Freshman.
Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad.
Leave me alone.
He's reading his book again. Okay. Sorry to bother you. Keep meeting depressing people today.
Sorry, I heard like a tap tap, so I was like looking around to see where the tap tap might have been coming from. Perhaps it was nothing.
Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that...
Aw, it's Nageki. You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just a... I guess even if we're at the same school now, what's done is done.
I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is.
Hey! You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you.
No sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool.
This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous throughout the whole school. Everybody knows of him.
You're Adora, right?
How did you...
I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were friends with Sakuya's?
Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class. That's all. I never had thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother.
Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article. In the flesh.
He is?
He's a bit of a pain, so... Good luck, mon ami. Adieu!
He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuuya, though. Probably a twisty business.
That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone.
Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota?
He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there?
Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. Nobody's here. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel my presence. There's nobody here. Ryota! No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird! Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here! Ethylpartriphenylluciobenzene. What do these even do?
Care to find out?
Doctor?
I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want.
No, thank you. This Partridge is Iwamine's Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja Doctor?
You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Do you need something?
I heard Ryota, Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here.
Him. He's already gone.
Oh. Why didn't he come to find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryanta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh! I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, birdwatching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside.
This is no pudding for a man! Okusan rejects it! It is a lie! A vicious falsification!
He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding.
Every time.
This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. I think. Either way, he's hyper.
Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile! A wretched betrayal!
Betrayal?
Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most.
It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it?
Spare the jests, young lady.
Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective.
They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at on. He will. Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell.
And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations.
Okay, so we're gonna have a decision soon about whose arc we want to go down. So think about who you want to see. I'll go ahead and talk about like who we've already been through once we get that choice coming up. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted.
Nepotism, ho! Don't we get to vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
Well, you have to take care of your mother and all on your own. I wonder what I should do. Join the...
Okay, so here are our options. Of course, there are some pathways that are not actually displayed here, but the ones that we've... so the student council would take us to Sakuya. We've already done his arc. The track team would take us to Oko-san. We've already done his arc. The library staff would take us to Nageki, and we've already done his arc. The infirmary staff would take us to Shu the doctor, or it would take us to Yuuya. However, there are other options that are just not listed here. We could also go on to Ryota's path. We could go and do... I know I'm forgetting people. There's Ryota. There's a secret path that we can only access later. And then there's also the summer job path, which I kind of don't always enjoy because it's funny, but it takes you away from the action that's happening at the school. And of course there was Nanaki, who that wasn't really an option here, but we've already done his arc. We can do Yuuya if you guys want.
Let's see.
Yuuya's interesting. We don't know much about him yet. It's interesting because Yuuya is one of the people who, like, unless you're really on his arc, you don't see too much of him. The secret path? I mean, I don't know. Up to you guys. The secret path is kind of crazy. I'm also okay with doing Yuuya now and then, like, eventually later tackling the additional stuff. I don't know why I'm doing a dance. But it's like the lightest form of dance you could possibly do.
So let me know.
Yuuya? Alright, we could do Yuuya. I know Umi was going to, well, I don't know if Umi was going to pop in today. I don't know if I should just let Umi know that I'm streaming. I guess it's fine. I'll throw out a quick one. I don't want to be a bother though. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, let's go and get on our Lady's Bird arc. The infirmary staff is going to be interesting because we're also going to run into the doctor inevitably. And that's a little terrifying. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun!
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Ooh, attend.
Is Yuuya charisma? I feel like Yuuya would be charisma. Sure, no problem. I just realized that I'm like, oh wait, I actually don't know what he's looking for. He's also tricky. So like, I could totally see him not being charisma too.
Yeah. Wow.
Math. Okay, interesting. Alright. See, I can understand that too. No. Sorry, I just got a text from Umi. Okay. So let's go and do math class.
Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Adora leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. Oh, I'm supposed to help at the infirmary today. I shouldn't keep them waiting. Better hurry.
Salutations, Dora.
Yuuya? What's wrong? Are you hurt?
So sweet of you to worry for me. But no, I'm the second in command here.
You are? I never would have guessed.
I couldn't be happier, mon ami. Mystery is the most powerful of aphrodisiacs. I forgot about his lines like that. Cringy. Anyway, our job is to check as staff is to check the medicines and clean up in here. Normally I'd do that. But today I've got some stuff I need to take care of. So could you handle this mess for me?
Of course.
My thanks, Adora. Oh, and don't touch the desk. It's the doctor's personal area. I'll take you somewhere nice in return. Adieu.
Yuuya flutters out the door. Did he just ask me out?
I feel like that's different. That's interesting.
Anyway, cleaning. Some of these drugs are a little weird, no matter how you look at it. Is this really an infirmary? It feels more like a human, or rather, avian experimentation room. Huh? The desk drawer is open, and there are files sticking out. Everything was very neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor's a little careless about tidying up.
Now, is that for the doctor or for Yuuya?
Yuuya did say not to go near the desk, but I think I'll...
Are we supposed to neaten the desk? I know, like, not on the doctor's route, but, we're not on the doctor's route, so leave it alone. Okay, I mean, like, that's a safer option. You know? No matter what, that's a safer option.
I'm a little...
Yeah, I guess because it was Yuuya who told us not to go near the desk, so...
I'm a little curious, but he did say not to go near the desk. Better to leave it alone. The doctor might show up and turn me into a Dora Salami. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh! Tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? Well, we won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped down for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to...
Yeah, Yuuya wouldn't be with us because he's not in our class. Who should we talk to? Should we talk to Sakuya? Since he's connected to Yuuya. Oh, Kazuaki. Alright. Very unexpected things. On, like, certain people's arcs. I would not have expected that. What is it, Snow? Break isn't over yet.
I wanted to talk to you, sir.
Your friends are all here. Why not talk with them?
Do you not want to talk with me?
Well, no, that's not what I meant. You're a funny girl. Snow? I started snoring a little too early.
Wait, no, I haven't said anything yet. And so I took a nap with Mr. Nanaki. I wonder if he's some sort of illness? I hope he's okay. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend...
We are going to attend math class again. Up that sad, sad wisdom.
I'm not getting this at all.
Maybe you should review the basics a little more, Snow.
Yes, sir. Adora leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5.
I imagine you're all aware, but the sports festival's right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Sports festival season already?
If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May.
What are you going to do, Ryota?
I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed, he will.
You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. Well, what about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you?
Well, it is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running?
How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me.
I don't think that's...
Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. Oh, that's all for today.
Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Saki's a cheerleader. Yuuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? Well, I'll have to think about it.
So we'll be going to the first aid tent, obviously.
Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... Yep.
Salutations! Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami?
I heard the first aid team was short-handed. Salutations?
He's been saying this whole time. You're only questioning it now? Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do.
The obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans?
Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition.
Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too?
Over there.
He's resting in the shade of a tree some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there?
He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year.
Is he taking notes on something?
Salutations! A lot of the birds graduating from this school get scouted by a pro sports team, so maybe he's checking up on the promising ones? Uh-oh. They've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami.
Yes, sir! And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with Yuuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent. I think. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well.
Snow!
Yes?
You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. One day, I can't speak. One day, you could surpass me. I'd love to see that.
I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay! Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the...
I think it's the store, right? It's not the infirmary. I'm pretty sure Yuuya is actually at the store. Because I think we'll only run into the doctor if we go to the infirmary. Yeah. That I remember.
I don't really need anything, but I guess I'll go to the store. I've never really looked around there before. Wow, they've got all sorts of things for sale. Though, these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash.
My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already?
Yuuya! No, that's not it. I am still a high school student.
That may be so. But you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth.
They do? Well, that seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuuya?
Your love, of course. My god, he is unrelenting.
Yuuya, that's... We're not...
I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later.
Is this how he talks to every girl he meets?
I think it's a little rude, right? Today I learned, right? I think we do, I think that's a little rude, right? I feel like Yuuya would respect us for standing up to him. Yeah,
I think that's a little rude, Yuuya.
What is?
That sort of loose talk. Like I'm a game or something.
You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me.
I'm surprised.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. Adieu!
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend
math class again. Make ourselves all nice and smart.
I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for.
Same. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the...
Is this math class or nap time? Adora leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5.
Yep.
Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish.
Mass nap class. That's fun to say.
Wow, there are lots here already. Anybody I know? Can you hear the song above the star of the? Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami.
He knew that I'd be reading this. I mean, it's pretty, but he knew I'd be reading it. Yeah, morning conference on the 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time. Nanaki. Garbage. Wednesday is garbage day. Remember, if you were gonna make, like, a reminder, and that's what you were gonna leave here, it's funny that you signed it.
What should I wish for?
I'm curious. I don't actually know. Oh, don't worry about that. We have, like, a delivery coming, so that's what that is. Do you have... Which one do we choose? Ah, the world from the shadows. That's interesting. I guess that he's sort of, like, sneaky a little bit. It's kind of interesting because, like, I don't feel like you would necessarily know that from the first, playthrough. But, yeah, I'll go for that. Makes sense.
I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows.
Oh, hello. Is that you, Snow? He's always interrupting some, like, really embarrassing monologue.
Mr. Nanaki!
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? Yeah, this is always no.
No, thank you. I still have some errands to run.
Oh? Well, don't stay out too late.
Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend...
Let's go to math class again.
Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life?
Hard to say. It might never help you at all, Snow. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy.
Integral calculus is educational candy? I'm not prepared to accept this. Adora leveled up! Wisdom increased by 5! Cleaning the classroom took longer than usual. I need to hurry to the infirmary. Adora!
Nothing can help you in life. How scary and dark.
What is it? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Nothing much, just... Have you heard of the 7 Mysteries of St. Paginations, Adora?
This school even has its own horror stories? Do tell.
Yeah, well, there's one that says that sometimes students will disappear in the infirmary only to show up again as food in the dining hall and quill pens in the school store.
Sounds like an urban legend to me.
It does, but Dr. Wamine is pretty suspicious. Be careful, okay?
You go to the infirmary a lot, right? Has he ever done anything to you?
No, but... Well, you're a girl, Adora. I'm a little worried.
That's true. I'll be careful. Ryota always has been one to overthink things. Anyway, can't keep Yuuya waiting. Excuse me. Huh? Yuuya and the doctor are talking about something.
Did you really think I hadn't noticed? You sure look like you woke up on the wrong side of the nest. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have to explain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I have told you never to touch my desk, haven't I? And what makes you think I ever have?
This doesn't look too good.
Adora! There you are, mon ami. Adora can back me up on this. We were in the courtyard together until a few minutes ago. She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff, Doctor. Right, mon ami?
Just what is going on here? It sounds like the doctor suspects Yuuya of having searched his desk while he was out. I came straight from the classroom to here, so Yuuya's obviously lying.
But obviously we gotta say that we were with Yuuya. Because, yeah, exactly. We have to. I feel like even if we weren't trying to romance Yuuya, I would side with Yuuya on this.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I don't like the look on the doctor's face. That's right, Yuuya and I were having a sexy and luxurious sunbath in the courtyard up until a few minutes ago.
Sexy and luxurious indeed. Well, Doctor? Very well. I shall have to wait for more solid evidence. Yeah, It's really funny. Please do be careful. Yeah, of course. Of course, he doesn't want to hurt anybody, I'm sure. Of course, Doctor.
Yuuya, what?
Forgive me, mon ami, I can't explain right now. But one day.
And he's gone. What was that supposed to mean? Is something really happening in this infirmary? We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well.
Snow!
Sir?
Well done! You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir! Success!
Good.
Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I should probably find out if I need to come to school to clean the infirmary at all.
Cleaning? Well, I will be here just about every day the building is open. But there isn't any real need for you to come, too. I don't know if you guys can hear the background music in scenes. I don't know that there is background music in this scene. But I just wanted to ask, because I know when we had, like, the kind of ominous music playing, I definitely couldn't hear it so much. But I wanted to check. Well, yeah, here it doesn't seem like there's any background music, actually. Which I'm surprised about, because usually it's Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. But, beforehand, there was, like, ominous music playing, like, when they were having a confrontation. And I could just barely hear it, but I didn't know if you guys could. Oh, really? So maybe I should raise... Do you think I should raise the music in the game, then? Probably raise the music in the game, yeah? Okay, hold on. Let me do that. Preferences, and... Yeah, we are like all the way down. So maybe here. I didn't realize we were so far down. Let's see how that is. There's no... Unfortunately, we can't test it right now because there's no music playing here. You know what? Let's make the sound effects a little bit higher, too. Like, just to match them. Or around there. Is that okay, the sound effect sound? Sound effect volume, rather. Okay, thanks. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's head onwards.
There's nothing I could do to help?
No. Was there anything else? Yeah, I don't think we want to ask him, of all people, this question about the missing students. I think that's all, right? Yeah, it just sounds like a terrible idea. So we're gonna go, that's all.
No, that's all.
I will ask you to leave then. You aren't an unpleasant companion, but I have many experiments to conduct.
I got kicked out again. What did he mean by experiments anyway? Like a chemist does?
Hold on 1 second. One sec. Alright.
It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life. So maybe I'll go running today. That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Oh, don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. No, I'd rather not sleep outside.
Hey, you!
Huh?
I don't know you. Where'd you come from? I just realized that we're completely blocking Azami. And to show you what she looks like. This is what she looks like. You'll probably see her now that I move the screen.
A sparrow is standing next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost.
You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here.
What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again.
I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on.
The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit. I think. Thank you. May I ask your name?
Ishiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami.
Then thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver.
Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end for both of our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand.
There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn?
Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour.
We're not even going that fast.
Following traffic laws is part of my credo.
Isn't riding tandem against the law too?
That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so one or two more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this.
But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time I got to my house, it was almost light out.
Gonna take some water? And that was your cue to drink as well. You should at least be drinking as much as I am, if not more. Because I don't drink enough usually.
It's still a long time until the semester starts. And I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance? Oh.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Forget about it.
I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures to go to work. Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Whee! Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite...
Yeah, we'd have to invite Yuuya. Come on, Yuuya, let's go. Party bird. Salutations, Dora. I'm honored to act as your escort tonight, my love.
Oh, Yuuya! Sorry, did I keep you waiting?
Don't worry about it. A gentleman never keeps a lady waiting, so I always show up half an hour early. Wow, that is dedication.
That's pretty early.
Shall we go, mon ami? A successful festival indeed. Take my hand, Dora, lest the crowd separate us.
Huh?
Don't tell me you're a hand-holding virgin. Better late than never. You were the one who invited me. Okay.
Okay. His feathers are soft.
Chill the freaking hell out, Adora. This was fun, Adora. Where do you live? I'll walk you home.
Yuuya.
What is it? Do you want to play some more? The night is yet young, and if dangerous games are your desire, I will accompany you.
That's not what I meant. I wanted to ask you something.
Of course. Just my height and weight are classified information, so I can't tell you those.
Why did you lie to Dr. Iwamine?
She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff, Doctor. Right, Adora?
I came straight from cleaning my classroom. I hadn't seen you before I went to the infirmary. But you told the doctor that we'd been together. Why?
That was a month ago now. I was hoping my obligation to explain had lapsed. You knew I was lying. So why did you play along?
Because the doctor looked mad. I felt like if I didn't help you, he was going to do something to you. Hey, I'm asking the questions here.
Sorry, mon ami, your hunter-gatherer instincts are too much for me. But yes, if you hadn't helped back then... plastic bags in the freezer ready.
That's not funny.
Indeed, it isn't funny at all. And it's not a joke.
Please give me a straight answer, Yuuya.
That was a straight answer. I'm always straight in love. Almost always. Okay. Okay, Yuuya.
No, I meant...
Adora, could you do me a favor?
What now? You're just trying to avoid the question again.
Shh! Listen, I'll only say this once.
What's going on? His usual detached air is gone. He's looking around almost nervously.
I'm sorry, Monomi. Looks like we better split up. Can you get home all right by yourself?
Of course I...
Good girl. We'll part ways as soon as we reach the intersection. I'll head into an alleyway, so go straight home. Don't look back. Night roads are laden with traps. Be careful. Adieu, mon ami.
He turns briskly and disappears into a narrow alley. What on earth is going on? He told me not to look back, but... A gunshot? Later that night, he sent me an email on my stone computer. I guess I have internet access in my cave. Did you make it home in one piece? I'll be visiting in your dreams, mon ami, so sleep well. The message bears no trace of the tension I felt in him earlier. Are you alright, Yuuya? He really is a mysterious bird. I think I'll assume that his existence is one of the seven mysteries of Saint Pigeonations. The late sunset in summer makes it easy to stay out late. I feel like my internal calendar is off already. I think I'll get some udon and go home before I get life counseled. Wait, isn't that... Yuuya? He's rummaging around in a garbage can. Yuuya, what are you doing? Have you fallen so far, mongrel?
Good evening, mon ami. You sound rather like a certain someone. I was gonna say, she sounded like Sakuya out of nowhere.
I can't believe you need to fish around in the trash cans for food, Yuuya.
Please, don't misunderstand, mon ami. I was looking for something. Sadly, no clues were to be found in this barrel.
Clues? What is he talking about?
Let's keep this a secret from Sakuya, shall we? I would hate for him to have new names for me when school starts up again.
Mr. Garbage Disposal?
Something like that. I would like to escort you home, mon ami, but unfortunately, I am somewhat busy at the moment. Will you be alright on your own?
A hunter-gatherer can always find her way home, except for that one time during summer where I ran really, really far, and then a sparrow had to take me home on her scooter. Yeah.
Indeed. Adieu, mon ami.
The smell of garbage surrounding him fades as he strides off into the night, but the mysteries don't. What was he looking for?
The smell of garbage surrounding him. God. Please take a shower.
I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late.
Oh, hello, Snow.
Sir, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I overslept.
Overslept?
My homework. I forgot to bring my homework.
Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Snow?
Huh?
What's the number in the top left-hand corner say?
Oh.
You're just a little bit early.
Aww.
Though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Snow?
Lend you a hand?
I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help, if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library...
I want to
Are we going back home? I can't remember which choice. I think it's Return to My Glorious Abode. Yeah. Let's go.
Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia.
Oh? Have fun! He's like, I'm just used to her saying weird crap, so I won't even say anything. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Oko-san is always having fun.
Yep. What is this fun?
Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused.
Focus, sir, focus!
Hatoful boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Second term.
Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might have already gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right?
Oh god, I hope we don't talk to Shu, but I have a bad feeling we're going to talk to Shu.
Sir!
Oh, thank god.
Sir!
Oh!
Oh!
Different voice. I don't know what voice that was. Hello, Adora! Did you forget to turn in your homework?
I found someone's ID card, sir. It's someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here.
Oh? Thank you, Adora. I can take care of it. Huh?
What is it?
Nothing, just... You did find this today, right, Snow?
Yes. In the corridor just outside.
This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange.
So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty?
Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, Snow.
Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend.
We're going back to math class. Yeah. Although, we're looking pretty smart comparatively to where we started, so... I had hoped for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull. Yeah, why is math class an elective?
I can just barely keep up even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly. So this is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow.
Are you trying to curry favor with me?
He looks happy, though. Adora leveled up! Wisdom increased by 5.
Uh-huh. Math is just for fun. I mean, to be fair, like, what do we need besides basic math in terms of math? Like, unless you're going into a profession that involves it. That's like a good point.
Good morning! What the heck is going on? The classroom is filled with a cloud of dancing feathers. Did somebody eviscerate a down pillow or something?
Do we still have down pillows in this world? That's kind of weird.
Ryota, what?
Maybe they didn't clean up properly yesterday. It's molting season, so... well, a little breeze and it looks like this unless we make sure to keep everything clean.
Now that I look closely, Ryota's head feathers are looking a little loose, too. I guess everybody's growing themselves new outfits.
Good morning, everyone!
Sir, can we clean up a little before homeroom?
Cleaning in the morning? This atmosphere is quite distracting. Who was supposed to clean yesterday? Oko-san! Yeah. Wretched mongrel. Can't you even fulfill the duty given to you? Come on, arguing won't solve anything. It'll be easy if we all pitch in.
And so we swabbed the room down before homeroom. This is a lot of feathers. Not enough for a futon, but I bet we can make a nice pillow.
Right? It certainly is more than usual. Did they come in through the window, perhaps?
Huh? Sir, did you spill some chlorine on yourself?
Chlorine? We don't use that kind of detergent.
But, you really smell like it.
Oh, that would be the bleach.
Bleach? Sir, you're not one of those degenerates who bathes with bleach powder.
No, I dozed off and got stuck in the washing machine last night. That's all.
That's dangerous. Sir, please be careful.
Yes. Oh.
I guess there wasn't any way he was going to stay awake after helping us clean the room. Today is the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. Didn't Yuuya say his class was doing a butler cafe in the courtyard? As a member of the main team, I can't ignore this threat. I should...
Yeah, we're going. We gotta definitely spy on them, right? None of your business, Yura. Yeah, let me just take some water. You are. Go spy on them.
No fair! They have all this and we're stuck in a classroom? I think we've already lost in terms of location.
Wouldn't that be?
Yuuya!
How kind of you to come see me. Wait, no. Welcome back, my lady. Please, come this way.
Oh, he does look good. I think I'm blushing. You're not fooling anyone, Yuuya. You say that to every birdie, right?
It is my duty for today. Please forgive me, my lady.
Jeez.
What's your class doing, Monami?
A maid cafe.
Well. I suppose that makes us rivals. You've certainly done a good job of infiltrating our base, I must say.
Maids versus butlers, battle of the school ground. I think it's a bit much.
You think it's a bit much? You're always saying crazy shit. You're not on duty today? Or are you taking a break?
I'm on duty tomorrow.
I see. In that case, I shall come witness your maidery. I will, of course, ask for you.
I await your return, master.
That's like something you would say if you were, like, already in the maid cafe and were a maid. Not something you could just randomly say. Randomly. I'm sad we don't get to see his reaction to... I guess, like, what is he gonna do? But...
We're getting brand new cleaning supplies for the infirmary today. It doesn't seem like a particularly dirty room, but for some reason they always run out really quickly.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Yuuya went ahead, and I can't keep him waiting. Blast off at the speed of light! To the maintenance office and beyond!
Why are you just, like, combining things now?
Huh?
Oh, hey! I feel like this is new! I don't remember this. I don't remember him popping up here. Wait, actually, maybe he does. Why does this feel new? Maybe it's just been a while.
Yuya's talking with the janitor, Mr. One.
I always, like, I never want, like, is it Mr. One? I guess it could be Mr. One. Like, it's definitely spelled one, obviously, but, like... But I always wondered. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with One.
I hadn't expected Mr. One, the quiet, foppish bird with a cult following, to get along with the infamous stud muffin Sakazaki Yuuya.
You just called Yuuya a stud muffin. Okay. But I don't think we'll find any evidence. Right. I'll check the others.
Yuuya!
Oh, salutations, mon ami. I was waiting for you. Here, I'll take the heavy stuff. You take the broom. What is that, then?
Mr. One retreats into his lair with an unsociable expression. Mr. One seems kind of like a loner. I wonder if it's part of the job description.
Uh-huh. He's a nice fellow, once you get to know him. I think his taciturn nature does him great injustice, personally.
You friends with him?
I do have a lot of opportunities to talk to him, yes. It was only to be expected.
He starts carrying the supplies down the hall, ending the conversation. Somehow I feel like he doesn't want to talk about it. We're going to be deciding our majors soon. I haven't thought about it at all.
Or in any of the other arcs. I don't remember this at all.
I'll need to have my career all worked out by this time.
I can't read.
I'll need to have my career all worked out by this time next year, won't I? I wonder if Yuya's already decided on his? Maybe I'll go ask him for advice.
Sakazaki? Hey, did Sakazaki come in this morning?
Yeah, he was here this morning. Don't know where he went.
Doesn't he attend class?
He's never been particularly serious, no. He isn't even here half the time. I don't think he's planning on going to university, is he?
I never realized. If he is still here, he's probably at the infirmary or the shop. I'll go to the shop first. We didn't have infirmary duty today, and my hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me he's there.
Well, I think also you wouldn't want to go to the infirmary if you don't have to. Understandable.
Yuuya!
Hello, mon ami. You startled me.
That was easier than I expected. He's acting kind of weird, though. He isn't shoplifting, is he? Are you busy right now? I wanted to talk to you.
Sure. Here.
What? He takes my hand and runs from the store.
That probably should have been like,
Wah! What are you doing? Why'd you
read the lines, Sam? And now I don't know how to look back. Great. I feel like there used to be a log on this thing, and now I don't know how to access it anymore. Well, the main question was, why did we run away? Are you excited?
No?
Oh well. Why'd you come and talk to me, mon ami? Were you drawn to my sexy aura?
No, I just wanted to talk to you about career plans and stuff.
You've always been a diligent girl, Adora. You know just hanging around me is dangerous, though. You won't get off with just a scratch.
What do you mean?
Well, you might get shot, knifed, dismembered, drowned, buried alive. That sort of thing. Wow, just casually all those things.
I don't know what you're talking about, Yuuya.
Don't think too hard. I mean exactly what I said. I'm going to disappear from this school soon, Monami. I know it isn't easy, but you should forget about me. That'll be for the best.
His tone of voice is as carefree as ever, but his eyes are dead serious. I don't think he's joking.
Kind of hard to swallow, isn't it? How about this? I'll tell you something neat as a parting gift. You know the rumors that missing students end up as meat in the cafeteria and quill pens in the shop?
Well,
why do you think I'm so forward, Monami? And why do you think I work in the infirmary? Live an honest, happy life. Adieu.
Yuuya, wait! We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests.
Snow!
Sir?
You ranked top of the year this time. Well done.
What?
She beat you by 2 points, Shirogane. Oh well.
Saki is glaring daggers at me again. How nostalgic! Anyway, my hard work paid off! Yippee! The sun! Its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine.
So ominous. Just casually ominous.
There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage.
Maybe I should borrow some from somebody. I don't think that's how that works. I know, she's incredibly dramatic. All the time.
I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Adora!
Happy New Year! Here's to many happy returns, right?
What are you doing, Ryota?
Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow.
Oh! It looks good on you.
You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like?
I'd like one for...
Is it fulfillment and conquest? Aww. She has a lot of energy. Aha! Fulfillment and conquest. My neck is tense.
Here you go. Thanks, Ryota. Are you here all day today?
Yep. First day's always busy.
Oh, well. I was going to ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but...
Sorry, Adora. Maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there.
Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Namaki, Happy New Year!
Oh, hello, Snow. Happy New Year.
Did you get a fortune, sir?
Yes. Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one?
I will. What should I take? This one.
Silky blessing. Cute. Oh, good. You got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Snow.
Thank you, sir. Wait, isn't that...
Ah! I forgot about this.
Yuuya?
Happy New Salutations, mon ami.
It is you! Happy New Salutations to you, too.
Ah, to meet you on the first day of the new year. A good omen indeed.
Did you come here alone?
Not exactly, no. I was looking for someone, but I seem to have lost sight of them.
You're just as suspicious as always, Yuuya.
But I found you instead, so I can't say that this was a wild goose chase, mon ami. Goose chase in a game about birds? I shall go thank the gods of the shrine and God for this fated encounter. Adieu.
And so he sauntered off with a dashing wave. I guess he was in a hurry.
Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker.
You're still hibernating? Sir, wake up!
Oh! I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts.
There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Hatoful boyfriend.
Oh wait, I was reading in the main character's voice. Hatoful boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Third term.
It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Me! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Today, Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. How barbaric! Oh, sorry, disgraceful!
Good evening. Here for beans?
Yes! Is there a kind that you think is particularly good?
This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really.
That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy...
I am not sure. I can't remember which one is best for Yuuya. Is it bitter black beans? Aha! I don't know why I thought about that, but it just works for him. It's like, I feel like he takes his coffee, like, completely black, too. Which is a weird thought, but I can see it for some reason.
I'll take these.
Thank you, miss. Here you are.
Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special somebody.
I'm just picturing him with, like, a coffee that's, like, on his wing. He's got, like, this cup that he's just holding somehow with his wing. Just, like... Why is it such a cute image?
I want to go give Yuuya beans, but... I don't even know if he's at school today. I guess I'll have to call him.
Salutations. Mon ami.
He answered! Hello? How are you, Yuuya? Where are you right now?
I'm fine, but alas, I cannot say where I am. The best men always have a mystery or 2,000, after all. Do you need me for something?
Could we meet up for a bit? Please, I'll only ask this once.
Once in a lifetime request, in other words. Really?
A once in a lifetime plus plenty more times in the same lifetime request.
That's a lie, then, Adora. That means you're gonna do it so many more. Alright.
Well, that sounds important. I can't exactly say no, now can I? Shall we meet at the usual place in the park tonight? Say at 8?
Okay. Yuuya! I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Time spent waiting for a lady is a magical, irreplaceable time. Pay it no mind, mon ami. Unfortunately, I do not have much time left today. Forgive my lack of romance, but may I ask what you wanted to meet with me for?
Oh, yes! It's Legumentine's, so I wanted to give you this.
You wanted to give me beans, mon ami?
Yes!
How wonderful. I'm glad I risked my life to come here.
I thought maybe your mature, manly spirit would like these.
Bitter black beans! Thank you, mon ami. I have loved these since I was but a child. told you that.
Nope, but my hunter-gatherer instincts never fail.
I see. I wonder if we truly are bound together by fate. How romantic. This gives me hope and caffeine to carry me through the darkest of nights. Adieu, mon ami.
And so he disappeared into the night. I can't say I have any more of an idea of what he's up to than I ever do, but I'm glad he liked the beans. The semester's almost over. In a few short weeks, I will no longer be a sophomore. I haven't seen Yuuya since New Year's. Apparently, he hasn't come to school all semester. There are rumors that he dropped out, but could that really be true? I feel like a hole has opened up in my heart. I think I'll go drown my sorrows in arcade games. Wait, isn't that Yuuya?
Mon ami? You look like you're doing pretty well. I have some stuff to do. Adieu!
Hey! Wait!
Adora, could you not grab me so tightly?
Yuuya, is your wing
Look out!
a gunshot?
Opening fire on a lady. Such insufferable cads they are. This way, mon ami. Run!
Yuuya, what's going on? Please explain yourself. What are you? Why are people trying to kill you? Are you a wanted man?
I suppose I can't really say you're not involved anymore, can I? It's time I explain. Do you know of the Hawk Party and the Dove Party?
The political factions?
Right. They were the names used in human politics, but now they carry a different name. The Dove Party believes we should live peacefully with the remaining humans, while the Hawk Party believes we should exterminate them to make room for birds. St. Pigeonations is actually a secret experimental institute created by the Hawks.
What?
Of course, it's not like the entire faculty is working for them. There's only one Hawk agent actually working at the school. By contrast, I was dispatched by the Doves to infiltrate the school and investigate the experiments. As you said, I'm a wanted man. I'm proud to live up to that title. I'm an expert at clandestine information retrieval. I'm an expert at clandestine information retrieval, and information is valuable. I imagine you've already realized why I was acting as a helper in the infirmary.
Because the Hawk agent is...
Yeah, that makes it pretty hard to miss. It's Dr. Romine. But we're supposed to guess it right, yeah. I don't think we're supposed to be stupid in this. Yeah. Correct. Iwemine is no doubt an assumed name. He's a researcher for the Hawk Party and has been developing anti-human biological weapons using data collected during physical examinations. Remember when we bumped into each other at the school shop?
Yes, I think we...
I was investigating where the products sold there come from. I found that DNA samplings from the pens there matched... I found that DNA samplings from the pens there matched samples taken from recent students. Same goes for much of the poultry in the cafeteria.
That's horrible. But if the doctor was out to exterminate humans, why did he never do anything to me?
This is just my interpretation, but I don't think he holds any political ideals. I think he trusts only in his own knowledge, and his own power to expand that knowledge.
Something like a mad scientist, maybe?
Exactly. I suppose it never occurred to him to target you since you were working for him. I think he was more interested in observing your interactions with the other students. I wanted to reveal the Hawk's involvement in school, but in the end it proved to be too much for me alone. And now, well, I can no longer live in the open. I plan to leave this city tonight. But I can't leave just yet. I don't know if I can just leave you here, Dora.
Yuuya.
You may already have been marked as one of my associates, and if that is the case, then leaving you alone would be dangerous.
I mean, there are birds that eat other birds. Like, that happens. Sounds weird, but they do.
I'm sorry I got you involved in all this, Monomi.
Hardly. I was the one who approached you. You don't need to apologize.
You're such a nice girl. Thank you. I'll let you decide. Do you want to come with me into the world of darkness? Or would you rather live a normal life? Of course, if you want to stay, I'll assign agents to protect you.
I want to...
Of course we're going with him. We have to. Right? We're definitely going with him. I'm interested. I don't think I've ever chosen the second option, so that would be interesting at some point to do, but, like, definitely we have to go with him.
I want to go with you.
Are you sure? You may be putting your life at risk.
Don't make me say it twice.
Somehow, I was hoping you'd say that. I haven't been this happy in a long time. There's nothing more keeping us here then. Let us go, mon ami.
He's like, should we stop by your house first?
And she's like, no, it's okay, it's a cave and I barely have anything, so let's just go. And so I followed Yuuya into the world of darkness. Sometime in the future, a pair of spies and their endless battle for justice behind the frail curtain of society will pass into legend. But that's another story.
Cool. Uh-huh. You gotta have kind of a nomadic lifestyle as a hunter-gatherer. Yuuya only lived twice. I know, the music is like kind of sad, right? Yolt? Oh, I just realized you were you were just abbreviating it. I was like, what, Yolt? Why? Is this a sound of surprise? Like, what is that? So, that was the end for this week. I've been thinking about things that we can do for after. I'm totally up for doing other games. I love to do other games. But also another idea that I was thinking about for once we're done with Hatoful Boyfriend would be possibly doing a sort of like book reading thing where we go through like a chapter a day of books. Because I know for me, I would honestly like to do more reading. Like actual book reading. Like I haven't read books in such a long time. And I know there are a lot of other people who feel the same way and have been wanting to read more, but just can't find the motivation or find the time. And this might be a time to do it together. So like we can either, like, if you want to get a copy of whatever book and read it along, you can. Or if you want to just like listen, we'll do that too, because I'll read whatever we're looking at out loud, or I'll try. That's an idea. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to go there, but I just thought that might be an interesting thing, and that we can talk about whatever we've read after the fact. Possibilities, you know? Possibilities. Maybe Harry Potter, but I was really looking to read, like, new stuff that I haven't read before. Like, I have a book, I think it's The Midnight Library, that I got a while ago that I'd really like to check out. It sounds really good. And, yeah. If that's the case, like, obviously I will let you guys know, like, at least a week before we start whatever book we'd be doing, so that this way, if you did want to get a copy and read along, I can go ahead and, you know, you guys can be prepared. Obviously, not at all necessary, but possibly that might be a good thing. So we'll see. That's a possibility. We do have quite a bit of time left because we just went through Yuuya's arc, but I think we also have Shu, Ryota, our little secret Arky guy person, maybe our summer arc, and then also we have something else at the end. A little something else that we have to do as well. And then I think there's like a little like side arc-ish thing. I'm not sure if we'll be doing that, but those are things that we have to do now. To something else's? You mean like the second game? Because there is the second game too, which I was thinking about that we could do that too. Holiday Star, yeah. I forgot about it, but yes, we do have Holiday Star. It's fine. It's fine. We just, put ourselves into a wintry mindset for, when it's necessary. I'd say there's parts in it that seem like it's kind of a little more summery in feel. Actually, no. I don't know. Whatever. But still, we'll make it work if we do that. But that's for another time. Yeah, just things to consider. I heard that the Midnight Library is really good too. Actually, initially... So what's funny is the first place that I saw it was Namjoon was reading it. In the Soup, I believe he was reading it. And I was like, that's interesting. Like, I wonder what that book's about. So I looked up the synopsis, and it sounds really cool. And I think a lot of ARMY actually started getting the book because of that. And then it got really popular, and then, like, just last week, I was watching the Phil DeFranco show, and he was talking about how he was reading it. Which was like, wow, that's crazy how that, like, stuff spreads. So yeah, I'm really interested in checking it out. Sounds very cool. But yeah, that is all for now. If you have any suggestions of future games or anything like that, if you like the book idea, please leave comments and everything. Even if I'm not streaming at the time, go ahead. I always, like, check in. I would like to also start possibly uploading these to YouTube if they are uploadable, like, quality-wise and stuff. And then, yeah, we'll see where things go from there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And have a great week. We'll see you again next Saturday at 5. So, have a good one. This is Sky. Bye-bye.